Hey everyone, Brandon from Brandon's Baseball Cards here. It's been a little while since I've done a non-podcast related video, and I just wanted to do a video today to update you on a few things that are happening personally, as well as how it relates to my channel and the hobby and my involvement in the hobby. I found out recently that I am moving, as part of my job, I'm moving to Troy University's main campus in Troy, Alabama. I've been affiliated with their Fort Benning, Columbus, Georgia site for the past 4 years. And starting in the fall, I will be on the main campus teaching undergraduate courses and graduate courses in person in the physical classroom. This is something I've wanted for quite some time. I've taught some classes in person here in my current location, but I've taught a lot online, and it's just not the same, to be honest with you. I really enjoy being in front of students and the exchange that occurs, and how education is different when you're actually in a physical classroom compared to teaching online. It's just I'm passionate about teaching. I'm passionate about what I do, and for a while I've really wanted this. And so I found out randomly the other day from my boss that starting in the fall I will be in person at Troy. And so that means that my family and I are moving. We're moving from our current location in Alabama to Troy, Alabama. It's only a few hours, but I'm really excited. It's stressful thinking about the move and things, but you know, when talking to realtors and everything that entails, if any of you, which I'm sure most people that watch this have moved at some point in their lives, if not multiple times, it's stressful sometimes. So trying to manage that has been, there's excitement, but there's also stress. So how does that relate to this hobby? Well, how does this relate to this channel? How does it relate to anything? All fair questions. But I recently bought a rack pack that cost a little bit more than I was anticipating spending at the time. My budget for the month, or for the next few months, was already going to be a little tight because my wife and I are taking a trip in December. We're going to Las Vegas for a couple of days just to have some time, just to, the couples time, whatever you want to call it, just a little vacation without the kids. And so my hobby budget was already going to be limited in the next few months. And then the other night I was browsing eBay and I found a pretty nice deal on a kind of a beat up 1977 Topps rack pack. Okay, this is the first 1977 Topps rack pack that I've seen on eBay since the end of July, to put it in perspective. There's a lot of the 1977 Topps Christmas racks that are total crap that are on eBay a lot, but genuine 1977 Topps baseball racks are hard to find. And so I found one. It's a little beat up, but everything looks legit. The collation looks legit. Hopefully Steve will wrap it. I ran the pack by a few other individuals just to kind of get their view on it, and they agreed for the most part that everything looked legit. It's just a little rough around the edges. It's a little, the header's kind of, it's creased up a lot. This pack has seen better days, but it's a 1977 Topps rack and it's pretty cool. And so that's actually getting, I think, to Baseball Card Exchange today. So hopefully I'll hear back by the end of this week. I've got some other packs there too. But that's really going to be it for me for this year for purchases, because now that we're moving, we have this trip. We already had this trip planned before we knew, obviously, that we would be moving. But we need a vacation anyway, so I'm not too concerned about that. Everybody needs to get away once in a while, right? But really, I'm not going to have that many purchases, really. That's probably that might be my last purchase of the year, and I'm fine with that. This is my fourth 1977 Topps rack that I've accumulated, either through purchasing at the National from Baseball Card Exchange, either through trading, which is how I got the other two, and this one just happened to randomly happen on eBay. So I'll show it when it gets here, and you can see it, and I'll do a mail day video whenever the Baseball Card Exchange authentication order comes through. it may be a week or two. I'm not sure how long it's going to take to get them back, but there's going to be more episodes of the podcast coming up. I've got my next episode, the topic picked out. And so the topic of the next episode is actually going to be packs that I regret ripping. And it's just going to be me talking. I've got a very positive response from the last interviews that I've done. And if Mike and Phil, if you guys are watching this, thank you again for participating. That was really, really just wonderful chatting with you, and thank you for showing some of your collections. And I will have both of them on again on the podcast again soon. But just wonderful people in the hobby, and it's wonderful to sit and just talk unopened with a fellow collector that gets it, that's passionate about it. So there will be more interviews in the future, but at least my next episode, which I have to figure out when exactly I'm going to do it. Might do it tomorrow, might wait a few days, but it's going to be, the topic's going to be packs that I regret ripping. And some of them I ripped on this channel in the early days of this YouTube channel. So you could go back and see the event that I will be talking about. But like anyone who collects unopened packs, there's some packs you open up and you regret it later on. And so that'll be the next podcast. But thank you all for the support, and thanks for watching this till the end. I don't have anything to show today, so it's not, there's no mail, right? But I do have a few things coming. I've got a 85 Fleer rack pack coming that I purchased on eBay a few days ago. Not sure what I'm going to do with that one, but I'm definitely focusing on these 1977 Topps racks. So the fact that my fourth one is at Baseball Card Exchange right now is pretty exciting. And I like the direction my collection is going. There's just a lot fewer mail days, which is just, that's how it works sometimes. So with that, I hope you all have a great week. I'll be back with another video at some point in the near future. Enjoy the podcast. Keep collecting vintage baseball, and keep collecting vintage unopened baseball.